All right, first lesson of probability and data management. Maybe the most useless thing I will ever teach you in math, but we have to do it, so we'll just get through it, okay? Promise you, you will never use this anytime in your life, ever, nor will you ever meet anybody who does. So, stem and leaf plots. The first one, it says the leaf of a number is its rightmost digit. So if we had 437, the leaf is the rightmost digit. If you have just 7, it's still the rightmost digit. So the leaf is the smallest number, the number that comes at the very end, okay? The stem is the part in front of it. So in this case, it would be 4-3. In this case, there's nothing there. So its leaf, or its stem, is 0, okay? So if we had 18,619, the leaf is 9, the stem is 1861, okay? All you need to remember, leaf is the last number. Anything that comes in front of it is the stem, okay? So in question number 1, in each number, underline the leaf and circle the stem, okay? So let's try 518. Underline the leaf, circle the stem. So all you're doing is underlining the last number, circling whatever's in front of it. So if it's 1612, underline the stem, or leaf, circle the stem. Okay? Piece of cake. Pause the video, go do number 1. Number 2, write a number with a leaf of 0. Well, remember, the leaf is the thing that's furthest to the right. The stem is the thing that's furthest to the left, right? Anything that's not the last number is the stem. So if you need a number with a leaf of 0, you just need a 0 there. You can make any number you like in front of it, okay? You could just leave it at 0 if you like, and then the stem would also be 0. But as long as there's a 0 in the last place, you're good to go. The second one asks with a stem of 0, which means we've got to have a 0 here, and then you could pick any number from 0 to 9 to put there, and that would be correct. Okay? Pause it, go do number 2. Okay, number 3, underline the numbers in each group that have the same stem. So we've got like 46, 132, 49, right? Circle the ones that have the same stem. So what did we have to do? Circle the, underline, circle the stem, underline the leaf. Circle the, underline the leaf, circle the stem. Underline the leaf, circle the stem. Well, clearly this and this have the same stem, right? So you're just going to go through those numbers, underline the leaf, circle the stem, then find the ones that are the same and circle the whole number so that we know that those are the same, right? Okay, go answer, pause the video, go do number 3. All right, number 4. You're going to actually build a stem and leaf plot. So easy, it's ridiculous, okay? For the data set, 45, 9, 23, 35, 29, and 32. Okay, so you draw a silly little chart. First number's 45. 44 is the stem, leaf goes here. So 45. 9 has 0 as a stem and 9 as a leaf. 23, 2, and 3. 35, 3, and 5. 29, and 32. Okay, but we can't leave it like this. It's very messy, right? So we're going to redo it and put it in order, right? So our smallest stem is 0. So 0, 9. Cross that one out. Our next smallest is 2. And we have a 3 and a 9. So we're going to go 3, 9. So 23 and 29 are now looked after. Next we have 3s. So we have 3 as a stem and we have a 2 and a 5. So 2, 5. So see, this is in order. And if you have more than one number, they are in order as well. So 32 and 35, and then we have 45. Okay? So So to put and then, so that's how you build a stem and leaf plot, okay? Then they're gonna ask you to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So you're gonna go 9, 23, 29, 32, 35, 45. Now sometimes you're gonna come across a data set where it has like, maybe there were 2 23s. You list all the 3s. You don't say, oh, I've already got that. You list them all. And then in this case, we'd have another 23 down there, okay? So in this data set, it's not like other things we've done where, you know, like when we were doing factors, where you didn't have to, if you were doing the factors of 25, 5 times 5 is 25, but you would only list one of the 5s as a factor. In this case, you keep every number. So if 32 is in there 6 times, you should have 6 2s in here. Only 1 3, but 6 2s, okay? So pause the video, go and do 4A and 4B, okay? All right, number 5, use the data sets to create stem and leaf plots, okay? My answers are all over the place. I did try to label them so that you can find them, but I'll do one quickly with you, okay? Stem and leaf. If you want to write stem and leaf, go for it. I know what they are, so if it helps you, stem, leaf, whatever you need, you do you, okay? So we've got 13, 14, 19, 13, 14, 19, 23, and 31, okay? So that's my rough work. Now I'm gonna go do my good copy. This is all in order, so I'm good for this. 3, 4, 9, huh, look at that. I had a good copy, I didn't even have to redo it. And then to put it in order, it's 13, 14, 19, 23, 31, okay? I'm gonna do one more with you. We'll do a hard one. So you got something to work up to. All right, let's do E. There's lots in E. Okay, here's my stem and leaf. I'll put an S and an L up here to help you. Okay, 23, 23, 34, 50, 29, 29, 23. See, this is the situation I was talking about. I don't go, oh, I already have 3. You have to put it in every time. 35, 35. 47, 46, 46, 33, and 24. Okay, clearly this is in, well, that's not even in order, so we need to redo this. So we get 2, 3, 4, and 5 in order. Then here I've got 2 3s, a 4, and a 9. Here I've got a 3, 4, and a 5. Here I've got a 6 and a 7, and here I've got 50, right? Now I'm gonna count up just to make sure. In my data set there were 10, should be 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't have to count those because those are just the stems. The leaves will tell us how many we have in our data set. So I have the right number. Now I'm gonna put it in order. 23, 23. I write it 2 times because I had 2 3s. 24, 29, 33, 34, 35, 46, 47, and 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I got the right number, right? Piece of cake. Okay. So you need to go do question 5. You've got 6 different stem and leaf plots to do. Do a rough copy, do a good copy, and put them in order. Okay? If you're doing it on OneNote, feel free to use any blank space. So number 6, now we know how to make a stem and leaf plot. Like I said, you'll never make one in your whole life, but you know how to make it. So there you go. But what can we learn from a stem and leaf plot? Okay, so they've got a stem and leaf plot that has 98, 99, and 100 for stems. And for leaves, 1, 4, 9, 8, 8, 8, 2, 3, 3, 6. Okay, so this is the stem and leaf plot they've given you, right? They are asking you, what is the smallest number? Well, the smallest number is going to be, if this is a good copy and everything's in order, the smallest number is going to be your very first leaf. So 981. So smallest is 981. It's almost my address. How about largest? Largest is going to be your last number. So 1006. 1006. Okay? Now, if we take the largest number and the smallest number and subtract them, that gives us the range of possible answers of, like, one of the questions that's going to come up is long jumping, so that you can see the person who jumped the shortest versus the person who jumps the longest. The range is the distance in between where everybody else jumped, right? So 1006, 6 minus 981, 6 minus 1 is 5. Oh, what am I doing? I'm borrowing from over here. 9, 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 9 is 0. So the range is 25. Okay, so you're going to use stem and leaf plots to find smallest, largest, range, which is the difference between the smallest and largest, and the mode. Mode is the number that occurs most frequently. So what you're looking for is a number in your leaves that's repeated, because that means it's the same number over and over again. So like 888, that means there were 3 of 998. 3 and 3 means there were 2 of 1003. So our mode is this one because there's 3 of it. Could you have more than one mode? Absolutely. If there's 2 numbers that both have 2, then you have 2 modes. Okay? So you've got the mode is 998. Okay? So smallest, largest, difference between them. Difference is the answer to a subtracting question. So take the small away from the large. That gives you the range. And the mode is the number that occurs the most. Okay? Go do number 6. Okay, number 7 is just a repeat of what you did of number 6. You're going to use the data, though, from number 5. That one where you did all of the stem and leaf plots. Now you're going to find smallest number, largest number, range, and mode. Okay, so go do that for number 7. Okay, number 8. This is the one I was talking about. Class collects the results from their long jump trials and orders them in a stem and leaf plot. Now, if I was the kid who jumped like the least distance, I think this is kind of a crappy thing to do because everybody's like, oh, well, she didn't do very good or he didn't do very good. Okay, so we've got a stem and leaf plot. And it's got 17 down to 22, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay? And the leaves are 2, 9, 5, 7, 8, 8, 0, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2, 7, 8, and 4, 9. Okay, so that's the stem and leaf plot. Circle the units of measurement that you think the class used. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't jump in kilometers, right? Now, what would this number be? 172, 172. Do you think they jumped 172 meters? I'd like to see it. I don't think they jumped 172 meters. Do you think they jumped 172 millimeters, which would be 17 centimeters, so a little more than a half of a ruler, right? Feeling like maybe they jumped a little further than that. So what do you think it might be? Okay, Rihanna's jump was recorded as 202. Underline the leaf for Rihanna's result in the plot. So she jumped 202, which means that's her leaf and that's her stem, right? So she jumped 202. Okay? What was the distance of the longest jump? And make sure you include your units, Kara, Bernie. So the longest jump is going to be this one. So how far did they jump and what unit are we measuring in? Okay? What was the shortest jump? Well, that's going to be that one. What would it be? And make sure you include the unit. What was the mode? What is our most common jump? Well, no matches there, no matches there. 2 matches. 1, 2, 3 matches. No matches, no matches. So our mode is this stem and this leaf. You figure out what it is. If the class were divided into 2 equal groups according to how they jumped, which group would Rihanna be in? Explain. I found this one I had to think hard about it, okay? So what I thought was, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, the thing about 20 is it's an even number, and we could cut it in half, right? If we looked at how the group jumped, could you be in like the first half or the second half? Where would the divider be, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the way I thought to do it, is that, you know, the lower half and the upper half. And she would clearly, oh wait, no, she was 202, so she'd be in the upper half, right? So that would be how I would do it. So you could also divide it at 200. So you could have like less than 200 or more than 200. That divider would work, right? That was a tricky one though. I'm interested to see if you come up with something different, because you know we always do things different. All right, write 2 numbers. Oh, okay, so finish that, go and come back for question 9. Okay, question 9. Write 2 numbers where the smaller number has the greater leaf. Well, remember, we've got stem and leaf. So we need 2 numbers where this one has a big leaf. So let's make it 9. And then we can make this anything less than 9. Let's make it 6, right? But we need this number to actually be bigger than this, where the bigger number has a smaller leaf. So we could make anything you like. 1, 4, 5, 9, 3, 2, 6. Doesn't matter. You could have 1 number or infinity numbers in front of it. This number is bigger than this, even though it has a bigger leaf, right? Now they want you to do it the other way, where the, can you find 2 numbers where the smaller number has a greater stem? Okay, so we need stems. So let's try 17 and 18, okay? And then we'll make this, what is it that we want? The smaller number has the greater stem, so it doesn't matter what goes in here. But the greater stem is here, right? Can we add something here to make this bigger? No, you can't. There's nothing I can add back here to make whatever this is going to be, 176, bigger than 180. I can't do it. There's nothing I can add to this to make this bigger than this. So no, you can't find a number to do that. Okay? Pause the video, go do number 9, and then we're back for the last one. Okay, number 10, explain why each statement is true or give a counterexample to show it's false. A one-digit number always has a stem 0. Okay, so stem and leaf. A one-digit number always has a stem of 0. So 5, 9, yep, that's correct. A one-digit number always has a stem of 0. Okay? A one-digit number always has a leaf of 0. So there's our stem and leaf. A one-digit number, so let's use 9, always has a leaf of 0. Well, no, it doesn't. It has a stem of 0, it doesn't have a leaf of 0. The only way it would have a leaf of 0 is if the number was 0. But it says always has a leaf of 0, so that is wrong. And you can give any one-digit number other than 0 as your example. Okay? C, two numbers with the same stem. So say our stem is 11, right? And we have to pick two numbers. So we have 114 and 115, right? 114, 115. Two numbers, same stem, always have the same number of digits. Absolutely true, because we can't have more than one number to add on here, right? The leaf is only one number. So if they have the same stem, they're just going to be one more number with their whole number. Okay? Two numbers with the same leaf always have the same number of digits. Okay, so say that our leaf is 5. Can we come up with a stem, two stems that have a different number of digits? What if the first one was 0 and the second one was 10? Well, they both have the same leaf, right? They don't have the same stem. So it says they always have the same number of digits. It's not true. This one has 1, this one has 3. So you can come up with an example for that. The stem is always a single digit. Can I have, so here's my stem, here's my leaf. Can I have something here that's more than one number? Absolutely. 6, 4, 9, 3, 1, 2. It can be as many numbers as you want in the stem. It's however many numbers are in your number. If this was my number, right? I'd have one leaf, but a huge stem. So you can come up with an answer for that. And the last one, super easy, stem and leaf. The leaf is always a single digit. So if my number is 494, I have 4 and 49 is my stem, right? What if it's 5,016? Well, I have a 6 and my stem is 5,001. So yes, the leaf is always a single digit. The stem is not. Okay? That's it. That's all for today. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.